Listen, let me preface this video by saying this. Tyrese Maxey is Tyrese Maxey and De'Aaron Fox is De'Aaron Fox. To say Tyrese Maxey is the next De'Aaron Fox would just be disrespectful to both of them. But having said that, I found more similarities in their ball game than you may think. And naturally, you're probably wondering if De'Aaron Fox was a top 5 pick, whereas Tyrese Maxey fell 6 picks out of the lottery. How do the two compare? Well, context is important here. Kentucky won the 2017 SEC tournament, and Fox was the tournament's most valuable player, scoring 22 a game on 61% shooting. He also anchored the Wildcats en route to an Elite 8 finish in the March Madness tournament that year. Both of these tournaments undoubtedly helped improve and secure Fox's draft stock. The global pandemic kept both Kentucky and Tyrese Maxey from showcasing their skills on a national stage because the SEC and March Madness tournaments got canceled. In fairness to Maxey, I stacked their collegiate regular season totals up against each other and found comparable numbers everywhere. Fox is at the top, and he had slightly higher numbers almost everywhere, but their volume of shots made and attempted was almost identical. And Fox only made 12 threes in the regular season on 21%, while Maxey made 33 on double the volume. And Maxey's collegiate shot chart on the right looks almost the same as De'Aaron Fox's NBA shot chart on the left. The highest volume of shots comes in the paint and around the rim. But you'll notice there's also a healthy dose of shots from the elbows extended, specifically the left one for both of them. And encouragingly enough, Tyrese Maxey's three-point attempt rate at Kentucky was more than double De'Aaron Fox's from when he played for Kentucky. We gotta start with the pick and roll first, bro, because this is where the potential and the resemblance are crazy. Maxey gets a screen at the top of the key here, and watch the finish! And just a few years before, against the same opponent, top of the key screen for De'Aaron Fox, peep the finish! At full speed, you can't tell the difference between who's who. The up and under looks identical. Tyrese Maxey used his floater in the PNR and patiently killed defenses, and if you'll notice, De'Aaron Fox did the same thing in college. In a year where you could argue he was underutilized, over 30% of Maxey's possessions at Kentucky came off of ball screens or in the pick and roll. This is where most of Fox's college production came from. Watch Maxey here get a high ball screen, pull the center out, take off on the runway, and get acrobatic mid-shot. In a similar play, De'Aaron Fox gets a high screen, notices the center's pulled out, and there's no help defense to react to that speed. Again, Tyrese Maxey, high screen. This time, the defense goes drop coverage. Maxey takes it into the teeth of the defense, jumps before the defender, hangs in air longer than the defender, and makes the layup. This looks awfully similar to De'Aaron Fox against drop coverage, who takes it as deep into the defense as possible and makes the layup despite 2 defenders committed. Maxey was one of the most acrobatic finishers in college basketball last year. When you could use a screen to get him free in space and downhill, good things happen. Through 2 preseason games with Philadelphia, Maxey was 7 of 8 from the field around screens and in the pick and roll. He should benefit from Doc Rivers' pick and roll happy offense way more than he did under Coach Cal at Kentucky. Next will be drives, which is the most effective part of their game. Maxey catches it at the top of the key and his defender set for a split second before Maxey says, "Get my pocket." It's a bucket. This 0 to 100 speed in the half court reminds me so much of De'Aaron Fox. Hey, watch the defender on Maxey here. Ready? Skirt! Don't reach. Hey, good lay. Same thing with De'Aaron Fox. Catch the defender one way, backpedal. It's too late. Another one. Maxey off ball. He catches on the wing, and oh my God, come get this man. That first step is something serious. And De'Aaron, oh my God, you're too slow. De'Aaron Fox had the same one. That first step, that acceleration, making defenders look stupid, especially off ball on the wing in the half court, looks identical. Watch Maxey on the wing here. He catches it off ball, little pump fake because they gotta respect the shot, puts it on the ground twice. Hey, good finish. Same thing, De'Aaron Fox on the wing, gets the first step, puts it on the ground on the strong side, 2 dribbles, good finish through traffic. Maxey and Fox look one in the same on drives, and this is where 42% of Fox's career points in the NBA have come. Here's Maxey driving, the head fake gets both defenders anticipating the wrong way, up and under for the finish. Head fake in the cross frees him, up and under for De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is a career 46% from the field on drives in the NBA, and there's no reason why Maxey won't be just as effective. Maxey shot 65% on shots around the rim in college, and De'Aaron Fox shot 60% there in the NBA. And matchup doesn't matter either. That's 6'6" former SEC Defensive Player of the Year Yves Pons trying to defend him. This is what happens when 6'9" forwards switch onto him. The floater, bro. We gotta look at the floater. Maxey made 40% of his floaters in his freshman year at Kentucky. In his NBA career, De'Aaron Fox has made 42.5% of his floaters. The two manipulate space and can take their defenders off of the dribble with this floater time and time again. They disguise this shot incredibly well and can hit them from any angle and off balance too. Maxey gets all of his momentum going one way, crosses and goes the other way, sees all of this free space and floats it up. Easy. De'Aaron Fox sees a soft spot in the defense and floats it up from the free throw line. You can't guard that. Fox has shot over 40% from the field on floaters in all of his NBA seasons, and I think Maxey can too, which is crazy considering some of the distances they shoot these from. Let's open up that mid-range bag real quick. I alluded to Maxey not getting enough on-ball reps at Kentucky, but watch him off-ball. You'll see De'Aaron Fox at Kentucky execute basically the same exact play. Both of them off-ball, caught the pass on the wing, caught their defender lacking off balance, and took a dribble or two into space. Both Maxey and Fox are really good at dribbling into spots they're comfortable shooting at. And listen, man, De'Aaron Fox is a career 37% shooter from the mid-range in the NBA. He's only produced one season with a field goal percentage above 40% there. But his ability to use and navigate around screens to hit a spot keeps defenses honest. But Maxey showed great promise doing that, and he lived in a mid-range that De'Aaron Fox is familiar with. In his 3-season NBA career, De'Aaron Fox is shooting 41.7% from the field on pull-up attempts. Maxey should be able to attain that and probably surpass it. I wouldn't let the 3-point percentage from his freshman year fool you. Maxey is a 3-level scorer that can score from anywhere on the court, especially in the mid-range. Let's look into transition, where freak athletes like Maxey and Fox excel. Tyrese Maxey ranked 5th in the SEC. Okay, spin cycle, get no foul? Hold on, De'Aaron Fox in transition, same thing, changes direction between 3 defenders, gets the bucket. Anyway, Maxey ranked 5th in the SEC in transition scoring in his freshman year, and it's easy to see why. He uses his speed and body control to blow by everybody and finish at the rim the same way De'Aaron did. Over a quarter of Fox's professional points have come in transition, and I'd assume the same for Maxey. Maxey's role in Kentucky's offense last year was extremely fluid. There were 2 other guards to split ball handling responsibilities with, and many of his possessions began off ball. This can be exemplified by a usage percentage much lower than De'Aaron Fox's from college. But with the ball in his hands, he's a good passer and ranked 13th in assists in the SEC. De'Aaron Fox, a tremendous passer that totaled more assists than anybody in the SEC in his only collegiate season, found a lot of his success leading teammates and hitting them in stride. He was even top 5 in total assists in the NBA in 2018. Ultimately, comparing a true point in Fox to a score-first 2 guard in Maxey is unfair, but Maxey's court vision is good enough to make him a legitimate passing threat. Maxey disguises his floaters so well that defenses often get lost. And when you've got a guard that collapses defenses as well as Maxey does, the player in the dunker spot is going to be his best friend. Much like Fox, a lot of Maxey's assists came from leading teammates and hitting guys in stride. This vision, coupled with his passing ability, is something that's going to benefit Philadelphia both in the half court, running pick and roll sets, and in transition as well. And listen, Fox only averaged 4 assists a game in his NBA rookie season. It skyrocketed with more touches the same way it could with Maxey. Man, I kept you guys long enough already, so I'm gonna keep it short and sweet with defense. This is all you need to know. Maxey and Fox are both 6'3" with wingspans of 6'6", 6'7". They're both energetic and active as hell, and they cover a ton of ground. They're both relegated to defending only 2 positions, but they don't take possessions off on the defensive end. Alright, bro, that's a wrap for me. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. As always, I'll see you when I see you, and remember, don't forget, stay solid, baby. Stay solid, baby.